Come here now, girl.
Hey guys, your boy again, and I'm here to do a bit of a late reaction to Fairy Tail chapter 502. So I read the chapters just a few minutes ago and did a live reaction, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I thought I'd do a reaction instead because it'd be shorter and I can just condense the points. First off, Mavis is free because Einville's a dumbass. Yay! Good old chapter 500. Still wreaking havoc in the Fairy Tail series like nothing ever did, except that Grand Magic Games chapter, which was really bad. So yeah, Mavis's illusions are strong enough to, despite the state she's in, was strong enough to fool Eileen, who you would think she'd be too strong for, but apparently Mavis's illusion is good. Also, I don't get this extracting magic from fucking Mavis. Doesn't Mavis have eternal magic? How are you gonna extract a magic that's infinite? Like, is that ball of magic represent all of Mavis's power? Doesn't she have infinite power? Like, it's like, isn't this pointless? You need to constantly drain her and then make yourself very hard. You can't just extract infinite magic. I thought that's what Fairy Heart was. So she uses her illusions, gets away. Eileen's pissed in her little castle thing, so maybe we'll see, what was it, one origin? I forget what her magic is. This is the one that did this entire reconstruction thing. And it looks like Zaref fucked it up, so good job, Zaref. You had her where you needed her, and you still fucked it up by sending Einville out. Of all fucking people, there's 12 Spriggans. Two of them are busy getting your end goal, and you're like, yeah, I think I'll send one of them out to Battlefield. I mean, why didn't you just send Eileen? Why the fuck just send Eileen to Battlefield and see how that works out? For fuck's sake. You had one job, Zaref. One fucking job. Oh man, this is the guy I'm supposed to believe is the villain. He's already making himself look stupid. Good to see Mess back though. I'll give this guy a shout out as usual. Mess for the win. Love this guy. I really hope his powers are used more in the future and the Fairy Tail members can just step aside and allow him to win. Because quite frankly, his power should be the most broken thing in the he literally should be using that in every single Spriggan right now. Literally, once the Spriggan is beaten, you should just rush in there, change your memories, go kill your other brethren, and actually do it properly this time. Don't stab them through the chest, stab them through the brain or heart. Something they can't fucking recover from. Then you have, I think you have Jet and Droid being useless. You have the Gadget introduction. Shit, well, Gadget's come back. He's like, oh shit, time to take on some father. Ooh, whoa, not father. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. And you have Levy. They reunite, which is fine, I guess. It's just, I don't want to remember that Gadget used to be dead 5 seconds ago. And apparently neither do any of the Fairy Tail members, because they barely reference it. It's like, they're not even all that shocked that he's back. It's like they're so used to people dying and coming back Fairy Tail. They're just numb to it. Oh, Gadget's back. How the fuck did you do that? Your entire lower half was disintegrated into magical barrier particles. It didn't exist anymore. It's like, well, it's Fairy Tail, Mashima, and they're all like, yeah, Mashima, yeah. It's like even they are used to it. They don't even like bother, like they're not even surprised. It's like, oh, Gadget's back. Oh, that's so cool. I expect to say Big Juvia. Gray will just walk over and be like, oh, you're back. How you doing? He's just so stupid. Even Bantalini didn't reference it. Then you have Zera. She's gone. So that plot device is out of the way. I would have thought Einville's magic would have stopped Zera ages ago, but apparently, no, she's gone. Glad they introduced her, and I love the ad for Fairy Tail. Like, we'll get to hear all the stories of the first adventures with Zera, the stories of our, if only Mashima wrote some sort of a Fairy Tail Zero, the beginning, sort of like from point zero. Like, wow, that's an ad if I've ever seen one. Then you have Mest and Thingy. So apparently Mavis still have enough magic, I assume, because it's all infinite magic, which is what Fairy Tail Heart is, to basically put up a fight against Zaref, who has just fucked up his gun goal, and of course the Lucy panel. She's tied up. She's half clothed, which I don't understand why she's half clothed. I understand why she's tied up. Why is she half clothed, other than Mashima really has a sick obsession with just this kind of shit, like fan service must exist in Fairy Tail. What do you call it? I mean, doesn't she have all those gowns and garments? Can't she just put one on just to be, I don't know. Anyway, no problem, it's Fairy Tail, you get used to it. And Of course, the tumor and Brandish for some reason didn't just shrink her wound. I mean, okay, she's still alive, she's clearly still conscious, and her powers clearly still work. But for some reason, she didn't shrink her own wound. We already know her powers can be used on her. She made herself really big. I mean, I assume she did the exact same thing to August. She stabbed him through the chest and just shrunk the wound. But for some reason, she's just like, oh, my injuries, I don't know. I think Mashima doesn't know how to write a story. Why the hell should I try to diagnose this shit? And then, finally, the tumor that affected Nancy, guess what? It's a fucking power-up. Bloody hell. I just expect, like, oh, the tumor is something far worse. End cells. Oh, no. It's like, as if Natsu wasn't fucking broken enough as it stands with the little fire shit. I mean, now he's gonna be. Where's Gildarts? I just realized, like, isn't that guy? He brought him back for no reason. Anyway, bloody Natsu's tumor is gonna be like a fucking power up for the end shit. So yay! So that thing. So it literally is no consequences for Fairy Tail members. Like they can do whatever the fuck they want. Like the consequence for Natsu overusing his magic was the tumor. But it turns out that tumor is not even a consequence. It's a power up. It's kind of like, and I may be wrong. Maybe the tumor will kill him, but I'm pretty sure it's end cells that are coming. Like I have expected the tumor to explode in Natsu next chapter. Like and then he just gets a power up and he becomes end, which is, oh man, and he somehow bypasses time freezing. Like, oh, you're time freezing? Yeah, I burned through that shit. Okay. So anyway, just an average chapter of Fairy Tail. So what is that, like a 3 out of 10? Yeah, I think that's about the average of Fairy Tail. Yeah, if you want to use Fairy Tail standards, it's a 6. Alright, I'll see you guys later.